Hey, what's going on, guys? Good morning, YouTube. You guys have tuned into another episode of Weird Products Daily on the Rules for Rebels YouTube channel. Weird Products Daily is a daily series we do. The idea here is to kind of get those creative juices flowing, get you guys thinking about new niches to explore, new businesses to start, and new products to roll out. A lot of these products really cater to drop shippers because these are unique items many people probably haven't seen before, and they also tend to be impulse buy type items, which tend to do well with drop shipping. For those of you guys who are private labelers, a lot of these products are things that you could copy, replicate, tweak, improve cat, and roll out your own private label version. And for those of you guys who just sell random stuff or other people's stuff, maybe some ideas of some products that fit into your niche that you may want to add to your store. This has been a good week to be a gamer, or at the very least to be into the gaming niche, somebody who sells gaming stuff, because this is actually the third gaming product that we've done this week. For those of you guys who hate video games or aren't really into them, which I'm personally not a big gamer, but I tend to notice there's a lot of kind of cool gadgets and stuff for gamers. Gaming is a somewhat saturated niche, but it's also one that, gamers just buy a lot of shit. They buy a lot of knickknacks and decorations and decor as well as functional type items. So it's a good audience to sell to. Like I said, this is the third gaming product we've done this week. The first one was the light switch plate covers. If you haven't seen that one, check out that video. I actually thought that one was pretty neat. It was basically, basically turning your light switches into buttons that look like vintage arcade games like red and blue or a variety of different colors. I thought it would be great for like a man cave, a gaming room, a teenager, college student, young adult's bedroom. Kind of a cool item there. Then yesterday we actually showed the disc dots. Disc dots were these little adhesive things that are kind of like what's in the middle of a video game case or CD case, and you stick them to your wall, the inside of a cabinet, and you kind of decorate your room, decorate your house with your video games. I suppose that could also be for music lovers and people with old CD collections. If you want to hang your old 3-6 Mafia CDs on the wall or whatever you used to keep back in the day, in your giant CD binder like we used to have, you could probably do that. Today's product of the day is a Sony PlayStation console shaped bifold wallet. This is actually from Sony. I thought this was kind of neat. It's a wallet that looks exactly like an old school PlayStation. It's kind of got the rounded kind of disc flap there. Let's see. That's the back. And that's the inside. Not a ton to say about this. And something like this is more challenging to do anytime you want to use a video game console, movie character, sports team. You're always going to have to pay to license stuff. I talked about that a little bit in one of the videos the other day. The cost of licensing stuff, it's not cheap, but it's probably not as expensive or cost prohibitive as you would think it would be. And just kind of a twist, if you don't have enough money to do that, a lot of times if you were to use just kind of the generic shape of a PlayStation controller, we're kind of walking a thin line there. You kind of get into a gray area. But generally, as long as you don't use the PlayStation logo, the Nintendo logo, or anything that like totally conveys that's what it is, you can oftentimes kind of get away with using the likeness of something as long as you don't use their logos or mention their name in advertising on your product listings, whatever else. So I see a lot of people kind of doing things, whether it be t-shirts or keychains, whatever else, in kind of the layout, the format of the old Nintendo style controllers. And I've seen people do things similar with PlayStation. You wouldn't be able to get away with actually making a PlayStation logo with a wallet. But I'm guessing this is maybe something Sony sells wholesale on their website. Probably a more difficult item to try to recreate or private label on your own. But just thought it was kind of a neat product. Maybe it spurs some kind of creative ideas of your own or something you could do in the gaming niche. I know there is a lot of stuff in the gaming space that's kind of like open source, so you might be able to kind of take some of that stuff and piggyback off on it. But not too much else to say. That's the product of the day. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I promise I'll move on from gaming stuff for those of you guys who aren't too into gaming. Link to where you can buy this or check it out in further detail is in the description box below. If you enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button down below, and we'll catch you tomorrow for another episode of Weird Products Daily. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, guys.